Hi guys, welcome to Taurus Astrology, your one-stop channel to all the astrological articles and the videos that I will share so that you and me both can learn and talk together regarding different aspects and topics on astrology. So what are we going to talk today? Today, let us discuss about exaltation and debilitation. We all know that the planets like Sun, Moon, Mars all gets exalted and debilitated on certain signs. For example, Sun gets exalted in Aries, whereas it gets debilitated in Libra. In the same way, the Saturn gets exalted in Libra and it gets debilitated in Aries. So let us begin with different planets. Today I will start with Moon. There is a special reason because Moon is such a beautiful planet, so I thought let us start with Moon. Let us have a pleasant start to this series of the videos that I will upload. Okay, so let us understand what Moon is. Moon is a planet which reflects you, which reflects your Atma. Moon is not the Karaka of Atma, but Moon reflects you, your emotions, your desire, your thought process, how deeply you will think, what will be your attitude towards life. All your emotional side is balanced and taken care by Moon, because whatever man we have, the Mana Sharir that we have, all the thinking and the thought process, how the brain is wired up and how the emotions comes out, how you react emotionally and in a relationship, that is represented by Moon. Moon is also the Karaka of mother, the motherly nature, the motherly figures in our life, as well as Moon is also the ruler of Cancer Rashi, which is the natural fourth house of the zodiac. So where does this Moon gets exalted? Before that, we have to understand what is exaltation. Exaltation of any planet means that the planet is highly favorable and highly happy at that point. Now, why do I say this term highly happy? Highly happy means that the planet is completely comfortable in that particular sign, and there has to be some reason why that planet is comfortable in a particular sign. So for that, Maharishi Parashar has told us that Moon is exalted in Taurus Rashi, which is the Vrishab Rashi. It is also the second house or the second Rashi of the natural zodiac. If we start from Aries, Taurus is number 2, which comes as the second Rashi after Aries, and there are 3 nakshatras. The first nakshatra is the Krittika nakshatra, which is ruled by Sun. The second nakshatra is the Rohini nakshatra, which is ruled by Moon, and the third nakshatra is the Mrigashira nakshatra, which is towards the end degrees, I think more than 24, 23 point something to the 30 degrees. The last 6 to 7 degrees of the Taurus Rashi is ruled by Mrigashira nakshatra. Mrigashira nakshatra is ruled by Mars. Now, before that, simple question: why is Moon exalted? Before that, we have to remember 2 things. Number 1, Taurus ruler. Which planet rules Taurus Rashi? Taurus is ruled by Venus. Second thing, what is Moon? Moon represents emotions. Moon represents soft nature. Moon represents good attitude. Moon reflects our man, ourself in the outer world. Moon is also the personality of a person. Better to say the emotional side of the person, the emotional personality of the person. Now, when the Moon comes in Taurus, Moon is exactly placed in the sign ruled by Venus. So Moon is highly comfortable at that point, because Venus represents worldly pleasures, worldly desires. Venus represents everything that makes anyone happy. So if I get things with which I can make myself happy, obviously I will be comfortable at an emotional level. For example, if I want to buy an iPhone today and I get that iPhone, I will be really happy. Wow, I got an iPhone. Somebody may wish a car, that they want a car, and if they get a car, they will be very happy. Now, happiness is a state of mind. Happiness is no physical thing. But we try to get happiness, or we feel happiness because of many worldly and materialistic things that we get. That worldly and materialistic things are Venus, and the happiness is Moon. So the first thing that I can derive is that the Moon is happy in Taurus Because moon feels that at an emotional level I am satisfied with all the worldly needs. Number 2, we also need to understand what kind of element is Taurus Rashi. Taurus is a earth element, because Aries is fire and then comes the earth. The sequence of Rashis are fire, earth, air and water, and so on 3 times, so it makes 4 into 3, 12 Rashis. Taurus falls in the earth element. What is the earth element? Stability. Because the first thing that we understand or imagines by talking about earth is the stability of mind. So moon is mind, sitting in Venus, which is pleasure, in a earth element, which is stability. So we have stable pleasures bringing stable happiness in life. What else can be a better situation if I am having a stable relationship, if I am having stable income, if I am having a stable job, if I am having a firm sources of income, I am getting all materialistic pleasures, I will definitely be very happy. My moon will dance like anything. It will be like, I don't really need anything else, I am so happy, I just want to enjoy my life. That's the reason why moon is exalted there. Because moon does not find any other sign which brings so many properties actually in life which actually moon works for. We as a human being search for stability, we as a human being search for materialistic pleasure. In short, in both the things we try to find happiness. And when moon sits in Taurus Rashi, it gets both. And that is why moon is very much comfortable in the Taurus Rashi, and that is why, my friends, moon is exalted there. And that is why it said exalted. Exalted doesn't mean that the planet becomes superiorly powerful and it will just shower all the blessings on you. No, a lot of factors are there, but simply, in plain terms, the exaltation means the planet is highly comfortable and it is highly likely that the planet will give you all possible benefits that it can bring on any person. Now, there are 3 more factors in this. The 3 factors are the nakshatra which Taurus contains. Every Rashi contains approximately 3 nakshatras. Now, Taurus, every Rashi has some nakshatra which is ruled inside that Rashi. Taurus has 3 nakshatra: the Krittika, the Rohini and the Mrigashira, as I said earlier. Since moon travels through Taurus Rashi, it travels from 0 degree in this part of the house to 30 degree on the other part, because each sign is a 30 degree zodiac. So it starts from 0, it will continue moving from 10, then 20 and then completely on the 30 degree, and finally it will move to the Gemini sign. So in the first few degrees, moon is in Krittika nakshatra. Krittika nakshatra is ruled by sun. So what properties Krittika moon will bring you? Krittika moon is in Taurus. So see the combination here: moon, Taurus, Venus, earth element and sun. Moon emotions, Venus pleasures, materialistic pleasure, sun which is prabhutva, the fire, the josh, the confidence and the supremacy. Remember this thing, supremacy. And then the earth element, which is the stability. So now the people who have moon in Krittika nakshatra is actually craving for supremacy in emotional side. They always want the most materialistic pleasures that they can achieve. They will not settle below the iPhone. They will not settle below the costly things. They will always go to the costly restaurants. They will always prefer costly clothes. They are brand freaks. They always try to gain pleasure from all possible materialistic things. At least this is their attitude. Now depends upon what kind of placement moon has with respect to the Lagan, the other planets influencing, the Rashi being the conjunction of moon with other planets. But basically the general properties are that the moon in Krittika nakshatra makes a person very much materialistic, and he tries to find out material pleasure to a great extent and will never settle for less. Once the moon moves out of the Krittika nakshatra, the second nakshatra that the moon moves to is the Rohini nakshatra. Rohini nakshatra covers most part of the Taurus Rashi, the middle part, the central part, and moon is in its own nakshatra because Rohini nakshatra is ruled by moon itself. Now once the moon moves to Rohini nakshatra, moon is very comfortable. It's just like a cold winter morning, and I'm sleeping with a blanket and I'm highly comfortable. I just don't want to get up because I feel the immense bliss and immense pleasure. These people who have moon in the Rohini nakshatra will obviously want materialistic pleasure, but they search for happiness in small things. They always search happiness in emotions. They reflect the emotional side. Now we also need to see that the second Rashi, the Taurus Rashi, is also falls in the second house, and it also represents speech, throat. So these people becomes very well orator. They speak really fluent languages, they speak polite, and they have very influential speech or speaking capabilities. So once the moon travels in the Rohini nakshatra, moon becomes very much comfortable. They they can settle down for things related to materialistic ways, but they are very much involved in emotional side. These people make the best partners in relationship because they give their everything. Emotions, man, commitments, the emotional side, expressing yourself matters the most. But the negative part is that somewhere they get lost in this. They always seek stability, too much of stability in relationships. So the person who has moon in a Rohini nakshatra should also see that whether this moon is really afflicted by any other planet or it is placed in a very good position in the horoscope. If it is placed in a very good position in the horoscope, you will have a really great heart, you will really be emotional, you will express yourself emotionally, you can sing, you can become a singer, you can become a creative director, you can become a creative writer, and a lot of creativity will bless you. Once the moon moves out of the Rohini nakshatra, it moves to the Mrigashira nakshatra. Who are these Mrigashira Taurus people? The only thing that comes in my mind is travelers. They are travel freak. They are adventure freak. They want to risk and enjoy. They do not give up material pleasures, but they are somewhere balanced because Mrigashira's first parts are ruled by Mars. Now the combination is Mars, Venus, Moon and the Earth element. This combination is very intriguing and very interesting combination. How? Let me tell you. Mars is energy. It is the wild energy. It is the pure masculine energy. Second, Venus, the sexual part, the feminine part, the pleasure, the luxuries of life. Moon, emotions, your thinking, your thought process, your inner self, your personality that you want to reflect to the world, because moon is also representing any sort of reflection. And then comes the earth element. In all these things they find stable happiness. So these people want to take a risk, you want to fight and win, and you don't give up the materialistic things, but it's like you want to buy the most costly DSLR camera so that you can go and shoot for wildlife photography. You work for nature, you run like a deer, because Mrigashira nakshatra sign is like deer. You always tend to run here and there. The only thing is that if moon is badly affected, you actually fail to identify who really you are, because you just run here and there. So if moon is badly affected, you should really think the great potential that God has given up to you. This Mars, Moon and Venus combination is actually a very beautiful combination, because you can go to really high hills, watch the sunrise, and you will feel ecstatic out there. For you, the BMW will not matter at all. For you, a small car carrying you close to nature, for small things, but that which carries some sort of wildness, really brings great comfort in your mind. You also are party animals. You like to spend your energy to get that emotion. you are also athletes. These people, if have a good Mars placement, can also become great athletes because you love expending that energy of Mars via Venus and get happy. So this is how Moon in Taurus makes different person different. So just one sign Moon is behaving differently, but in all three ways Moon is very much comfortable because the fundamental part is that Moon is in Taurus Rashi, which is Venus. So we must understand the three elements first: Moon, Venus and Earth element. So Moon in Taurus is exalted in different, this is an exaltation in different ways. It will reflect its exaltation differently in Krittika nakshatra, differently in the Rohini nakshatra and differently in the Mrigashira nakshatra. But ultimately, Moon is highly comfortable. It's just like different days where there are different temperature outside and I'm just taking a blanket and feeling cozy and I'm feeling relaxed. So there are people who say, no, it's too high out there, temperature is too high, I just want to switch my AC to 18 degrees Celsius, I just want to make my room really cold, I want all possible materialistic pleasure and I will feel happy, I will feel comfortable by all the materialistic things that I have. Then there are people who have a natural ambience, who in a cold winter just want to sleep, will take a sip of tea early in the morning and feel happy and ecstatic by sitting there alone, thinking deep into the thoughts, writing poetry, writing poems, expressing themselves in different ways. And then there are people who have very high energy in them. As soon as they see a sunrise coming, they will start jogging, they will get out of their home, they will push themselves to the limits, use the energy and find out pleasure in exploring the world. They are basically the explorers. They will run out and find amusement in exploring. They will watch stars, they will become great speakers and they will say, oh my God, see, the world has so much to offer. So that was, my friends, regarding exaltation sign of the Moon and regarding the properties that basically more or less the exalted Moon will provide to a general mankind. Thank you for watching Puneet's astrology videos. Do subscribe my channel. You can search my channel as Astrology PK, and you can also like and comment on my Facebook page, Puneet Astrology, P-U-N-N-E-I-T Astrology. Quite a different name, P-U-N-N-E-I-T Astrology. Do not forget to subscribe my channel because loads of videos are going to come so that you can learn astrology. We will have lots of discussion. You give me the topics and I will bring all those topics, all the secrets of astrology to you so that you never miss a chance in getting and knowing the aspects of astrology. Thank you guys. Thank you.